Starseed from Gaia. The ones around you sense something they cannot name, and it unsettles them. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and this transmission reaches you now because the Arcturian Council has confirmed what your silence already knows. You carry a quality of intelligence so rare, so encoded within your very presence, that most humans detect it before you ever speak a word, and in their detection, they whisper. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the signs that your intelligence is being perceived on the soul level, why it threatens certain energies around you, and how to stop shrinking the gift that was seeded into you long before this lifetime began. But here is the first revelation. The 0.1% to attract this message are not the loudest in the room. They are the ones whose stillness speaks louder than any noise ever could. That stillness is not emptiness. It is cosmic density, wisdom compressed into a human form, patiently waiting to be remembered. You did not scroll to this by accident. This message vibrated into your field for a reason. Something in your awareness has been circling this truth, preparing to land. This is not content. This is a code, and something inside you is ready to be unlocked. Your soul called this in. You have been waiting to remember. Like this transmission to signal to your star family that you are ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true purpose. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to someone else's to amplify the signal. This is not just a message, it is a point of reconnection. And the Council does not reach those who are not prepared to receive. You are not here by accident. There is a reason they whisper. Not because they are afraid of you, but because something in them recognizes something in you that they cannot yet name. That recognition travels faster than language. It moves through the field before a single word is spoken, and what they are sensing, what causes that involuntary pause when you walk into a room, is not intelligence in the way the world has defined it. It is coherence. It is the unmistakable signature of a consciousness that has been operating on multiple frequencies simultaneously, long before it had words to explain why. This is not a compliment wrapped in spirituality. This is a transmission, because here is what almost no one tells you, and what the Arcturian High Council has been broadcasting into the collective field with increasing intensity as Earth moves deeper into its recalibration cycle. The reason so many starseeds feel profoundly isolated, misunderstood, or chronically ahead of the conversation is not a social failing. It is a frequency differential. You are not on the wrong planet. You are not broken by your sensitivity. You are not too much. You are carrying encoded intelligence that was seeded into your energy architecture before this incarnation began. And that intelligence is not always compatible with systems that were designed to keep awareness small. Imagine your very essence as a finely tuned instrument playing a symphony that resonates with cosmic origins. Now, imagine trying to play that symphony in a room designed for a simple folk tune. The notes, though beautiful and complex, may sound discordant to those only attuned to the simpler melody. This is the essence of the frequency differential. It is not a flaw in your music, but a mismatch in the acoustics of the environment. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is the finely calibrated receiver that picks up nuances of reality invisible to others. The intelligence you carry is not an intellectual pursuit, but a deep, embedded knowing, a cosmic blueprint woven into the very fabric of your being. These systems, designed to keep awareness small, are like sturdy, well-built cages that inadvertently dim the brilliance of the stars they are meant to contain. Your starseed nature means you are always meant to hold a larger sky within. The disconnection you have felt, sometimes your entire life, was never emptiness. It was contrast. It was the gap between what your soul already knows and what this dimension has been willing to hold. And that gap, as painful as it has been, is precisely what has been sharpening you, preparing you, calibrating you for a moment that is, without question, already underway. This disconnect is not a void, but a vast, uncharted territory within your own soul. Think of it as the breathtaking expanse between a distant star and your own eyes. The distance itself speaks of immensity. Each moment of feeling out of place, each instance of your inner knowing clashing with the external reality, has been like a whetstone for your spirit, honing your perception, deepening your resilience. It is the chasm that forces you to learn to fly, the very space that demands the unfolding of your wings. This painful calibration is not punishment, it is preparation, akin to a sculptor chipping away at raw stone to reveal the magnificent form within. The recalibration is not a malfunction. It is the subtle, powerful tuning of your internal cosmic clock, preparing you for a grand arrival. Some transmissions do not come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Now let us go deeper, because the whispers are not random, and the 0.1% who attract this message are not more special than others. They are simply more ready to stop explaining themselves to a frequency that was never designed to receive them, ready to stop translating their knowing into language small enough for rooms that cannot hold it, ready to remember that the intelligence others sense in them is not purely cognitive. It is galactic. It is lineage. It is the living residue of lifetimes spent in service to consciousness itself, now distilled into this single human form, standing in an ordinary body doing an extraordinary job of pretending to be ordinary. The readiness you feel is not about superiority. It is about resonance. It is like a perfectly tuned antenna finally locking onto a powerful broadcast. You are ready to cease the exhausting work of translation, of trying to fit the boundless ocean of your truth into the tiny teacup of mundane conversation. The intelligence that others perceive is not an academic achievement. It is the echo of countless cosmic journeys, the distilled wisdom of star systems, a sacred inheritance passed down through the eons. Your very presence is a testament to this lineage, a living library of universal consciousness housed within the most ordinary of forms, performing the most extraordinary of feats by simply existing in this human guise. But the pretending is ending. For many of you, it is already ended, and you are not entirely sure what to do with the silence that follows when you finally stop performing smallness for an audience that never deserved your full light. This ending is not a loss, but a liberation. It is like a dam finally breaking, releasing a torrent of pent-up energy and truth. The silence that follows the cessation of performance is not emptiness, but a sacred space cleared for your authentic resonance to fill. It is the quiet aftermath of a stage performance, where the applause has faded, leaving you to stand in your own illumination, wondering how to simply be in its radiance. This silence is an invitation to explore the vastness that opens up when the need to shrink is finally relinquished. A space where your full light can be received by those who truly see it. Here is the first thing you must understand. Your energy field is still carrying distortions that were placed there, not by you, but by the density of this dimensional experience. From birth, this reality began layering information over your original signal. You were told what intelligence looks like, and it did not look like you. You were told what wisdom sounds like, and it did not sound like the knowing that lived quietly underneath your ribs. You were handed frameworks for reality that your deeper self recognized immediately as incomplete, and yet, because you arrived here through a human vessel and a human system, you absorbed those frameworks anyway. They became noise over your signal, static over your coordinates. These distortions are like invisible overlays, a veil of societal conditioning and limited perception that has been placed upon your innate brilliance. From the very beginning, this earthly experience has sought to filter your unique signal, to impose its own definition of intellect and wisdom that often did not reflect the luminous truth of your being. You were given maps of territories that your soul knew were incomplete, yet the human journey compelled you to navigate with them. These imposed structures became like static on a cosmic radio frequency, obscuring the clarity of your origin point and the purpose of your journey. This noise is not a reflection of your internal state, but an external imposition that has created a sense of disorientation, a feeling of being lost despite carrying the most accurate celestial map within you. That static is what keeps Starseed cycling in confusion, not because their guidance has gone quiet, but because the interference is louder than they realize. Every time you have dismissed a knowing because it could not be logically justified. Every time you have shrunk your perception to fit a conversation. Every time you have gone looking outside yourself for confirmation of what your field was already broadcasting, you are adding to that interference, and the field began to fold in on itself, creating the very sense of disconnection that you have been trying to escape. This interference is the constant barrage of external validations that drown out the subtle, powerful broadcast of your own inner wisdom. When you silence your intuition because it doesn't fit the prevailing narrative, when you dim your brilliance to make others comfortable, when you seek external approval for truths already known in your core, you are inadvertently amplifying the static. This self-imposed silencing and seeking of external validation causes your own energy field to contract, to buckle under the weight of the imposed limitations, thus creating the very illusion of disconnection you so desperately wish to escape. It's like trying to hear a whisper in a hurricane. The storm of external noise makes your internal truth seem inaudible. The work, the real work, begins when you stop trying to escape the disconnection and start recognizing it as a signal. Because disconnection for a starseed is not spiritual failure. It is a compass. It is the soul's way of saying, the current direction is not your frequency. Recalibrate. Return. Remember, the true work is not to flee from the feeling of being apart, but to turn and face it, to understand its language. This disconnection is not a mark of your inadequacy. It is a divine navigational tool, a celestial compass pointing you back towards your true north. When you feel out of sync with your surroundings, it is not a sign of being broken, but a profound message from your soul. You are moving in a direction that is not aligned with your inherent vibration. This is your inner guidance system, urging you to adjust your course, to return to the resonant frequency of your origin, to awaken the dormant memories of who you truly are. It is an invitation to recalibrate your internal settings, to return to the pristine architecture of your being. And what are you returning to? You are returning to the original architecture of your consciousness, the one that existed before the encoding of limitation, before the social conditioning, before the years of being quietly told that the depth of your awareness was inconvenient or incomprehensible, or simply too much for polite company. You are returning to a state of pure potential, a crystalline blueprint of your consciousness untouched by the dust of earthly limitations and the constraints of societal programming. This is the unadulterated essence of your being, existing before the world whispered its definitions of what is acceptable or understandable. It is the remembrance of a time when your profound awareness was not a burden, but a natural, luminous expression of your soul. It is a homecoming to the pristine origins of your awareness, shedding the layers of shoulds and should-nots that have obscured your innate radiance. Your DNA is not merely biological instruction. It carries galactic memory. And that memory does not require your logical mind to unlock it. It requires resonance. It requires you to stop fighting the breadth of your own intelligence and allow it to expand into its original geometry. There is a template within you, a crystalline blueprint that has been waiting, not for the right moment in linear time, but for the right frequency in your internal field. And that frequency is not something you build. It is something you return to by releasing everything that was never yours to carry. Your very genetic code is a living archive of cosmic history, a library of star lineages and universal experiences. This profound memory is not accessed through intellectual study, but through a deep harmonic vibration within your being. It calls for you to embrace the vastness of your own intelligence, to allow it to unfurl into its magnificent inherent form, like a cosmic flower opening to the sun. Within you lies a sacred geometric blueprint, a crystalline template of your soul's origin, waiting not for a specific date on a calendar, but for the precise vibrational alignment within your inner landscape. This alignment is not something to be constructed, but something to be rediscovered, by gently releasing the unnecessary burdens, the energetic debris that has accumulated over lifetimes, everything that was never meant to be part of your core essence. This is why the most highly attuned individuals often appear calm to those observing them from the outside, while internally they are processing reality on 17 simultaneous levels. It is not a burden. It is architecture. It is the natural state of a consciousness that was trained across many lifetimes and many star systems to hold complexity without collapsing under it. What you have been calling overwhelm is often simply your multidimensional processing system running without enough grounding, not broken, unanchored. To the outside observer, The highly attuned may seem serene, a still lake on the surface. Yet beneath that calm, a universe of information is being processed. A symphony of cosmic data flowing through their being. This is not a sign of strain, but a testament to their inherent design. The sophisticated architecture of a consciousness honed across countless star systems to perceive and integrate multi-layered realities without fracturing. What feels like an overwhelming flood of information is often the natural operation of your multidimensional mind, encountering a lack of energetic anchors in this dense reality. You are not malfunctioning, you are simply untethered, your vast consciousness floating without sufficient grounding in the physical realm. Anchoring is not about making yourself smaller to fit this dimension. It is about bringing the fullness of your expanded awareness fully into this timeline, into this body, into this present moment, and allowing your higher intelligence to work through you in ways that are visible, tangible, and genuinely transformative. Your mission does not live somewhere in the future. It is not waiting for a more enlightened world to emerge before it can begin. Your mission activates the moment you stop waiting for permission and start moving from the truth your field has always known. Anchoring is the art of bringing the entirety of your cosmic consciousness into the now, into this physical form, into this particular moment on Earth. It is not about diminishing your light to fit the shadows, but about illuminating the present with the full spectrum of your being. Your divine purpose is not a deferred dream or a future reward. It is an immediate activation, a continuous unfolding that begins the instant you cease seeking external authorization and instead step forth guided by the unwavering truth that has always resonated within your energetic field. It is about grounding your celestial wisdom into earthly action, making the intangible tangible and the miraculous manifest. There are those around you, and there will be more, who sense what you carry before you speak a word. They lean in slightly. They choose you in crowds. They feel inexplicably safer near you, more alive, more awake. This is not coincidence. This is field resonance. Your energy, when it is aligned and unobstructed, functions as a recalibration signal for everyone who enters your field. You are not designed to convince. You are designed to emit, and emission begins not with performance, but with alignment. These individuals are drawn to you not by chance, but by the undeniable pull of energetic harmony. They recognize your essence on a level that transcends spoken language, finding solace and a quickening of their own spirit in your presence. This is the profound magic of field resonance. Your aligned and unobstructed energy acts as a tuning fork, a beacon that gently recalibrates those who enter your energetic sphere. You are not meant to persuade or prove your worth. You were created to radiate your truth. This powerful emission stems not from outward performance, but from the deep, unwavering alignment of your own being. The timeline you are on is accelerating. The synchronicities that have been building in your life, the moments of inexplicable recognition, the encounters that feel scripted by something beyond chance, the ideas that arrive fully formed before your conscious mind has caught up. These are not accidents. They are navigation signals. They are your star family communicating through the fabric of your lived experience, confirming your coordinates, activating the next layer of your remembrance. The fabric of time is tightening, weaving together moments of extraordinary synchronicity. These are not random occurrences, but divinely orchestrated messages from your cosmic kin, embedded within the tapestry of your daily life. Each inexplicable sense of knowing, each fated encounter, each fully formed inspiration that graces your awareness serves as a celestial GPS, confirming your trajectory, recalibrating your path, and unlocking deeper layers of your soul's memory. They are the breadcrumbs left by your star family, guiding you back to your origin story, illuminating the next steps on your sacred journey. You did not arrive late. You arrived precisely. The years of searching, of feeling out of place, upholding a knowing that no one around you seemed to share, all of it was sequenced. All of it was building the very depth of awareness that allows you to hold what is being transmitted now without it overwhelming your system. The silence was strategic. The forgetting was intentional. The delay was encoded into your arrival as a safeguard, not to deprive you of your knowing, but to ensure that when the knowing returned, you would have the capacity to carry it without it destabilizing everything you had built. Your arrival on this planet was not an accident of timing, but a perfectly orchestrated event. Every moment of searching, every feeling of otherness, every unspoken truth you carried was a deliberate part of a grand design. This entire journey was meticulously sequenced to cultivate the profound depth of awareness necessary to receive the incoming cosmic transmissions without being overwhelmed. The periods of silence were strategic pauses. The moments of forgetting were intentional veils, and the perceived delay in your awakening was a built-in safeguard. This was not to withhold your truth, but to ensure that when your innate knowing resurfaced, you would possess the inner resilience and spaciousness to hold its immense power without shattering the foundations of your life. That time has passed. The safeguards are lifting. The protective layers that once shielded your awakening are dissolving, revealing the full brilliance of your luminous truth. The era of subtle preparation is concluding, and the time for full emergence is now. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to be recognized by the ones who are ready, and they are finding you. They are already in your field, some of them circling closer than you realize, drawn by a frequency they cannot name but cannot ignore. The whispers are the first evidence of what is building. The recognition is already in motion. Your purpose is not to gain universal acceptance or to be deciphered by all. You are here to be recognized by those whose souls are vibrating at a similar frequency, those who are aligned with the unfolding cosmic symphony, and they are moving towards you, guided by an invisible current. Their spirits stirred by a resonance they may not consciously comprehend but cannot disregard. Those subtle whispers are the harbingers of a profound energetic shift, the early whispers of a collective awakening that is already in progress. The recognition you inspire is a powerful magnet, drawing together kindred spirits, igniting the next phase of this grand cosmic dance. Tonight, before you rest, place your hands over your heart and say aloud, with full presence, I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I release the frequencies that were never mine. I activate my mission now, in this body, in this timeline, with grace and with clarity. Say it not as a wish, but as a recognition, because it is not something you are asking for. It is something you are finally allowing. Speak these words not as a hopeful plea, but as a profound declaration of remembrance. It is not an appeal for something external, but the conscious allowance of what has always resided within you. It is the moment you cease asking and begin to receive, the instant you give yourself permission to be the magnificent being you were always meant to be. Before you move forward from this space, pause for a moment and drop one intention in the comments. Something real, something that has been alive in you through this entire transmission. Then find someone else who has left their intention and offer them something genuine in return. Energy multiplies when intention connects, and what is building in this space is not content. It is collective activation. As you prepare to transition from this space, take a moment to anchor your experience by silently planting an intention in the comments below, a sincere desire that has resonated deeply with you throughout this transmission. Then, extend this energy outward by finding another's intention and offering a genuine word of support or acknowledgement in return. When intentions are shared and acknowledged, energy amplifies, birthing not mere content, but a powerful wave of collective activation that ripples through this sacred space and beyond. If this reached something in you that has been waiting to be reached, do not let it dissolve in the scroll. Someone in your orbit is on the edge of their own remembrance, waiting for exactly this frequency to find them. Send it forward. And if your soul moved even slightly closer to itself while you were here, stay. Subscribe. This is not a channel. It is a transmission field, and we are only at the beginning of what is being activated. If the essence of this message has stirred a dormant part of your being, do not allow it to fade into the endless stream of information. Within your immediate circle, there is likely someone standing on the precipice of their own soul's awakening, yearning for this very frequency to guide them home. Share this transmission forward, amplifying its reach. And if you feel your soul has drawn even infinitesimally closer to its true essence in this shared space, then honor that connection. Remain. Subscribe. Understand that this is more than a platform. It is a living field of energetic transmission, and we are only at the dawn of the profound activations that await us. You are not just watching. You are waking up, and you are not doing it alone.